Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Trying to make something happen on the return. Steps out at the 23. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Judkins. And he heads out of bounds, looking backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
On the return, it's Adams. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The shotgun handoff here. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks downfield, he connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Slot the ball at the 22.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Runner finding some space where it's a solid gain on the ground.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Running back with the football. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
As a defensive coordinator, you need to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Bringing it back, it's Adams. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the wideout goes in motion. And he's got it again. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To the air, it's Milrow. Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. Oh, and nothing, but he's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Jet sweep receiver trying to find some room. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out. So now you're way behind on the sticks.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And the running back takes the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Buckeyes will have to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 35. Onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. Finds his man. It's Williams. He's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score now down 14. Ohio State, 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Howard. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And looking to throw now on first down. Punt over the middle. It's Prentice.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion sets up a second down play. And they hand it off to the back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
What a play for the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath it. Sounds simple, but it's not. Come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes a quick catch. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Howard. Throws it to the right. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target and hits he through as the 3rd down pressure works. The Buckeyes will send their punt team on the field. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And it's incomplete, even on a first-down throw, because under some heavy pressure.
Well, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to throw it again. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Law. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets him 2nd and long. To throw, it's Milroe. Pressure is coming. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Scanning the field, it's Howard. And they've got him, a sack on the final play of the 1st half. Good momentum with this defense heading to the break. The Miners going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
17, Ohio State, 0.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return steps out at the 16-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. is a design quarterback keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
Crucial third down play right here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on the first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Screen to the wide receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's the drive will start.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Boom. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Back to pass. It's Milrow. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. See if they can convert the point out. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime. He spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Fights through the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. The quick throw out left, complete. The ball to the ground. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Minimal gain brought down short of the mark.
You know, in the era that we live in, and everybody wants to spread the field around, trying to create space, trying to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tries the right with a quick throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Okay, it's third down after that run. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pocket breaking down. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Pick out teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and will to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Scanning the field. It's Milrow. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's going to take off here. Set second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
1st and goal, handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Back to throw. It's Milrow. He's running out of time here. They're able to get him down.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Fighting off the defender. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch it? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
They get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring it down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The game makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Alabama will likely just try to run the clock out here. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fighting off the defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't,